Hi, I'm Angela from 𝗏𝗪𝗡𝗪𝗡𝗏 and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be testing a few of my pieces of jewellery. These are from my personal collection to see whether they will block EMF or have any effect on EMF radiation. If that's the type of video that you do like to see, and I have lots of others on crystals on my channel, please do click the like and subscribe below and we'll get on with the video. So the ones that I've got today, we have a Herkimer Diamond, we have a Citrine, this is a heat treated one, we have a Amethyst, and I've got a clear quartz, and I've also got a dyed quartz just to see whether it has effects. I quite like dyed stones because it affects the energies. I always feel it sort of gives a bit of an extra layer. So what I have got to test is this EMF detector against my broadband hub, and we're going to be using a stick, a little wooden stick, to test the hold the jewellery behind. So I'm just going to turn this on. So I've got it around the 200-250 mark, something around that. So the reason why we test EMF is because EMF has been proven to be a bit of a negative influence on our body. It's a risk factor, not necessarily a problem by itself, but it's a risk factor that it can have negative effects. And of course, some people are sensitive. So we're going to start off with the quartz. And that actually seems to do quite a good job. So it brings it down to about a quarter, so it's around 200 mark, and it brings it down to about 50, 10 to 50, between 10 and 50. So the quartz does seem to have an effect. It seems to reduce the radiation by about 3/4. So that's a good one. So that is the quartz, the clear quartz. So these are all silica based minerals. They're all in the same group. So let's try the dyed quartz now, see whether it has any effect, negative or positive. Ooh, I don't know whether it's something to do with the dye, but it seems to be blocking it much better, this one. So that's almost about 90%, isn't it? Oh, that's gone to 0 there. Alright, so that seems to be a little bit better than the other one. So it definitely doesn't affect the blocking. It may be that it's got a little bit of different minerals proportions in it. So the next one we have got is amethyst. So let's see what this does. So the amethyst, and that seems to have a similar effect, maybe a little bit less than the quartz, but then it is a smaller stone. But then I've found that if it is effective, then the size of the stone doesn't actually affect it too much. But still, almost 3/4 of reduction, so that's still quite effective. Let's try the Herkimer Diamonds next, because I know this one was requested. And that seems to be similar to the quartz. I mean, it is a quartz based one, but it does seem to be a bit more effective. Yeah, that seems to be a bit more effective, that one. So the Herkimer Diamond seems to be a bit more of a powerful blocker. Interesting. So even though, as I say, even though it's not dependent on size, this is a lot smaller than the quartz, it seems to be blocking it a bit better. Okay, and the last one is our heat-treated citrine. Let's see what effects that has. Oh, that seems to be a good one as well. So that seems to be blocking it better than the amethyst, which some would argue amethyst and heat-treated citrine are exactly the same, but I would differ, because that is how citrine is formed in the nature, is that it's heated by the earth. Obviously these have a bit more iron in the amethyst than citrine quite often, but apart from that, very, very similar composition. But that seems to be blocking it. This goes right away. Better than the amethyst, doesn't it? Right. So there we have it. So I'll turn that off because the noise is extremely annoying. So in order of efficiency of blocking, we have the amethyst, not the amethyst, the Herkimer Diamond first. Then it was the dyed quartz. Then it was the quartz, then the citrine, and then the amethyst. So they all seem to block it by at least 3/4 to a certain extent. So they all seem to have some sort of blocking capabilities or absorbing capabilities, whichever way you think of it. So they all will have some sort of protective effect against EMF. And of course EMF, we want to reduce it at the moment with 5G, etc. So wearing some natural jewellery in lovely minerals seems as though it may well help. Right, well, if that's the type of video that you do like to see, please do click the like and subscribe below. If you like any of the jewellery that you've seen, please do pop over to 𝗬𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗪𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠𝒠 watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.